Hello and welcome to another update video about Algorand. I haven't covered Algorand for a while. To be honest, I don't really know why. I think I just was busy covering other cryptos. This is the daily chart, basically from Coinbase, starting here back in June 2019. And I really want to give you an understanding of the Elliott waves, I think, that are at play here. And in my last Algorand video, I think I didn't mention Elliott waves. So we're going to take a look at that. And I think it's revealing some interesting facts here about Algorand and can give us a good indication of where the price might be going. So I just want to start with a basic wave count here, high level wave count. We start at the low, the first significant low back here. I think we can identify a wave 1, wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Yeah. In this case, don't be surprised, a wave 5 can be lower than the wave 3. It was the case in this case, in my view. So we came up all the way here, that was in April 21, we came all the way up to the wave 5, where the wave 3 was a bit higher, around 186 or something, and the wave 5 was around 180. Now this is called a truncation. It can happen, it's not too unusual. A wave 5 can end lower than the wave 3. In this case, what you can see is that the wave 3 was the longest one, definitely not the shortest one. So this is what a rule for wave 3 is. The wave 2 doesn't come lower than the wave, than the beginning of wave 1, which is true as well. And also, what else? The wave 4 does not come into the price area of wave 1. So that's a valid Elliott wave count. After that, what we have seen is, in my view, an ABC correction. So you can start here at the top of wave 5. This was, in my view, a wave A, a wave B that retraced quite a bit, which is possible, and a wave C to the downside here. So if we take a look at the target levels, what did wave C actually do? Take the fibs from the top of that wave. I just need to move that to the side here, so otherwise I don't really see. I want to start here to the low of wave A, and we take a look at the fibs from the beginning of that wave to the low. Give us an idea, where did wave C actually end? So here pretty much, oh no, what did I do? There you go, pretty much at the 1.272 extension. Normally a wave C target would be the 1.618 extension of the wave A, but doesn't always happen. So the 1.272 extension could give us an indication what happens this time. So we're going to take a look, carry on with the wave count. And we're starting again because we completed this wave. Yeah, so we start again with the wave 1. And in my view, we have seen here a wave 1. And this could be the wave 1 and the wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this could be the wave 5, but it is just strange, this wick. This makes it difficult. I'm not sure if I can count this wick or not. For truncation, I don't think this would be possible. So what this tells me is that actually this wave 5 might still be on its way. Yeah, so that would assume that we are actually still in, we are coming down too much. How much are we coming down here? So we are pretty much at the tipping point here. Yeah, we are at the tipping point here. If this, I mean, there are two possibilities. You could count this as a wave 1, okay? And then the wave 2 here. This might then be the wave 3. This at the moment would still be the wave 4, even though we come down quite a lot. That's actually too much for a wave 4, but technically would still be possible. We are not yet in the price area of wave 1. You can see exactly where we find support here at 125. We found support. So we did come down here in this wave 4. As I said, I would like to disregard actually this this wick, and then the next move up would be into a wave 5. Yeah, so this might still be coming. That's one scenario, after which after that wave 5, we would then have an ABC correction. Now the other possibility that I think is actually more likely, and I take that out. because it is the case for many other cryptos. Okay, just to put it in line with this wave count for many other cryptos would be, this was a wave 1, we are now in a wave 2, the wave 3 is still coming, then you get the 4 and the 5. Well, I would be more inclined with this scenario, and the reason is that we are coming down a lot. This was quite short for a wave 1, which is possible, but that would mean that this here, what now is the wave 2, would have had to be a wave 4. Now a wave 4 normally doesn't retrace that much, okay? It normally doesn't retrace that much, and I'm inclined to disregard this wick because I don't know what it's about. It seems so unnatural to me, and therefore I think we are in this wave 2 here. Yeah, we've seen the wave, well, we are still in the wave 2, and that the wave 3 is coming. Yeah, and the wave 3 is oftentimes the longest wave. Now, if we take a look at this and I take out these waves, then this is what I would be inclined to go with, because a lot of other cryptos are currently in their wave 2. So this would mean that this also here was an ABC. So if you take a look here, from the top there in September all the way down, also in September, A, B, C. Yeah, pretty much what we did last time. But I would expect, if we take the Fips again, from the beginning to the low of the wave A, and again, we came down to the 1.272 extension actually, like last time. This could indicate that we actually have seen the low for Algorand, yeah? It's possible. What I actually think, and that is because I think Bitcoin is coming down once more as well, I would rather argue also, considering what we did last time, that we are going to hit this trend line here, yeah? This is what I think. And when you hit the trend line here, I think then we're going to go into that wave 3 afterwards. So it's impressive what Algorand is doing now. It's looking really good, but I think we're coming down once more with Bitcoin, because that is also what I expect for Bitcoin. And how far could Algorand come down in this move? And also for a wave 2, many other cryptos, you know, actually move down lower in a wave 2. So we're going to take a look at that in a minute. But what is striking, I just want to show you, if you can, I did mention it in the previous video in September, I think, made you aware, and this is really materialized. I mean, I think we were here, no, sorry, I think it was in September or so, or October. I did mention how similar or nearly identical these patterns are looking. Just look at what we did early in the year, and now it's pretty much a copy of what we did last time. It's the same pattern, isn't it? So it's really, you see the first peak, then you see the second peak, and then you're coming down in pretty much the same shape. Then you have, this is where we were last time. You know, you had this final move before you then had the final sell-off. So we're doing that now, this sort of move up before you have the final sell-off. Really, really interesting, same pattern. So that might really, it's striking how similar that is. So how far could we come down in this wave 2 then? Taking a look at the beginning of the wave 1, all the way to the top. The Fib levels would give us actually ideally a level of $1.10 down to 90 cents. Yeah, I would believe that we come at least down once more, whoops, into at least here to 140 once more. Yeah, at least. But I would actually expect, because an ABC correction, that, and I would believe that this is not over yet, that we come down to 110. That is actually what I would think we do. Yeah, so with the 110 level here, the 0.786 being the ideal target, I think this is pretty much, how far did we come down last time? Last time we didn't quite get to the 0.786, which would have been here at 60, and we came down to 68. Yeah, so it would be somewhere in this region. Whoops, starting at 90 cents all the way up to 140. With, I think, the most likelihood being for the price to hit either this trend line here, and I can't give you an accurate value for that because it's an ascending trend line, or down here this Fib. So either, currently this trend line is sitting at 113, but it will go up, yeah. And this 0.786 is at $1.10. Yeah, so this is where I would expect the price to land, and then for the next move up, which would probably happen end of Q1, Q2 next year, I would expect prices of at least 370. That's the 1.618 extension, which is at least what you get in a wave 3. 200% is the 441 level, and 555 is a 2.618. I think all of that would be realistic next year, but I would think most likely 200%. So 441 I think is likely, and if we really drop down to roughly $1, that's a 4 to 5x next year possible for Algorand. At the moment you can see how it's dancing on the Fibs, how very well it's adhering to this, but I say this because overall you can identify still, I think, a short-term downtrend here that we broken it. At the moment it's looking actually like we have broken it. It doesn't really matter how I draw it. Yeah, we have broken this downtrend for now, so we're moving up, but a lot of other cryptos did the same and then have moved down below again. This is not any sustainable uptrend yet. No reversal to the upside. We did it last time as well. Don't forget it. We did it here. Yeah, we did it here very clearly. And this is what we're doing now. And then we start to move sideways and dropped down once more. So this is what I would expect for Algorand to happen. Coming down to one of these levels that I mentioned. And then in this target area here, to move higher and to move to new all-time highs together with Bitcoin, probably end of Q1. And I also argue this is going to happen not only because this is what many other altcoins have done already and are doing, but also because I think Bitcoin is going to go into the range between 20 to 29K. And I do explain all of that with the Elliott waves as well in my Bitcoin videos. Looking at the indicators quickly, we can see, I'll check that out. We can see that when I take a look at the weekly, on the weekly we are in the bullish range and we are turning around here at some point, also possibly getting a bullish cross at some point here, but it's still, you know, it's not a clear turnaround yet, but we are still in the bullish range. So yeah, we could see some more upside in the short term, but overall I think looking at what happened last time and what the Elliott waves are telling us, we are going to come down once more here. So but still for Algorand now, considering the, you know, the prices next year, I think these are really good prices, also considering where we were earlier this year. But we still get quite strong retracements here, so it's not a clear beginning of an uptrend here. You know, it still looks corrective, this whole structure here. So that's pretty much my take on Algorand. Hopefully you sorry, hopefully you liked the update about Algorand. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.